So, resuming from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 1, and text 9 onwards. So, we had studied till the 8th verse in the previous class. So, we'll resume from the ninth one. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Tasmai Shri Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Kasman Mukundo Bhagavan Piturgehad Vrajam Gatah Kvavasam Jnatibhi Sakam Kritavan Satvatam Patihi. Okay, so Kasman Mukundo Bhagavan Piturgehad Vrajam Gatah Kvavasam Jnatibhi Sakam Kritavan Satvatam Patihi. So okay, so the Anvaya is Bhagavan Mukundaha, who is also Satvatam Patihi, uh, like the protector of the devotees, Satvatam Patihi. Um, Kasmat, why? Kim Karanam, Kasmat. Pituhu, Gehat, Prajam, Gataha. So why did he go to Vraja from his father's house? So Pituhu refers to Vasudevasya, Gehat. So from Vasudev's uh, house. I was actually reading commentary on this. I think Shridhar Swami will say, let's explore in Shridhar Swami afterwards. Okay, so this is one. And then, mm, ज्ञातिभिः साकं सह भगवान ज्ञातिभिः साकं क्व अर्थात कुत्र वासं कृतवान. So, so he, Mukundah Bhagavan, so where did he reside along with all his relatives and so on? So Kwa is Kutra, where. Vasam is like residing. Kritvan did the activity of residing, so that's Vasa, along with the relatives. So the protector of devotees, Lord Mukunda, why did he go to Braj, leaving his father's house or from his father's house? And where did he live along with his bandhus, his relatives, Jnati? Jnati means relatives. Uh, where did he live along with them? So two questions are there. Hmm. So okay, I was thinking maybe we can do four shlokas together and then let's see commentary for them together. The next verse, Vraje vasan kimakaron madhupuryam ch keshavah भ्रातरम चावधीत कंसम मातुरत मातुरधातदर्हणम. um, okay, so Keshavah, Lord Keshav, um, Vraje Madhupuryam cha Vasan Kimakarot. So Lord Keshav, what did he do while residing in Vraja and Madhupuri? So that's Mathura, Madhupuri. What did he do? Kimakarot. And then Um, and then he says, Parikshit Maharaj is asking to Shukdev Goswami. So he's continuing that Matuhu Bhrataram uh, Kansam Cha Avadhit. And he also, like, it's like he's saying that I also heard that he killed his brother, his maternal uncle, mother's brother. So Matuhu Bhrataram, the brother of his mother, Krishna's mother. So that's Kansa. So he killed his his maternal uncle, and that is atad arha. So this is adha. Adha means sakshat. He himself did that, and then it says atat arhanam. So that means arha means yogya, something which is justified, um, and atat arhanam means something which is not justified. So, like socially speaking, it's not like uh, a fair or a moral act to kill one's own maternal uncle, right? They are one's family. So atad arhanam, that is unrighteous. The meaning is that. Okay. Hmm. Then देहं मानुषम् आश्रित्य कति वर्षाणि वृष्णिभिः यदुपुर्यां सहावात्सीत् पत्न्यः कत्य भवन प्रभु. So the Lord Keshava from the previous verse, Bhagavan Krishna, um, Manusham Deham Ashritya, having taken shelter or having accepted the human like form. Uh, so the Lord uh, Vrishni along with the Vrishnis, Kati Varshani, for how long, for how many years? Uh, yeah, so Vrishni Saha, so it will come along with it. Vrishni Saha, along with Vrishnis, Kati Varshani, for how long, how many years? Yadupuryam in Yadupuri Avatsit. So the meaning is, so the Lord who had accepted or assumed the human-like form. So, so for how long did he live in Yadupuri, along with mm, the Vrishnis, along with the Vrishnis, and then Prabhoho Kati Patnyaha Abhavan, and they were how many wives of the Lord? So Prabhoho, so this is like Vishnu Guru 6.1. So of Lord, Kati means how many, Patniya wives, Abhavan there were. So how many wives did the Lord have? Two questions. Okay. Then एतदन्यच्च सर्वं मे मुने कृष्ण विचेष्टितं वक्तुमर्हसि सर्वज्ञ श्रद्धानाय विस्तृतम्. हे मुने संबोधन. So this is the संबोधन. हे मुने, हे मुनि, ओ मुनि. एतद अन्यत च सर्वम कृष्ण विचेष्टितम. Okay, this Sarvagya is also a Sambodhana, so we'll also take this. So, O Sarvagya, O Muni, so Etadanyaccha Sarvam, Krishna Vicheshtitam, May Shraddadhanaya Vistritam Vaktumarhasi. So, O all-knowing person, like all-knowing personality, O one who knows all, in the sense everything about uh, the Bhagavad Tattva, everything I'm asking about, so you know everything of it. O Muni. So, Etad Anyacha Sarvam. So, Etad Anyacha means, Etad means whatever I have asked. So, that means Prishtam, and Anyat means Aprishtam. So, whatever I have asked and whatever I have not asked. Everything, Sarvam, uh, Sarvam Krishna Vicheshtitam. So everything I have asked and everything I haven't asked, or whatever I've left, maybe. So all of those things, the pastimes of the Lord, Krishna Vicheshtitam, the cheshta, the endeavors, the pastimes, the leelas of Krishna, please narrate it to me. May narrate it to me, who am a faithful devotee. So this Shraddadhanaya is a Visheshana, is an adjective for Parikshit Maharaj. He is saying himself that I am a faithful person. I am Shraddhalu. I'm not Ashraddhavan. I'm not unfaithful. I'm faithful. So please, you are able to tell me all these pastimes. So please tell me, narrate to me all those pastimes and Vistritam, like broadly, not in brief. So, yeah, so Parikshit Maharaj says. So he had already asked a couple of questions, and then he's saying that apart from all these questions, whatever else is there uh, in regards to Lord Krishna, please narrate them to me as well. Do not leave them because I didn't ask. Thinking that way. So Krishna Vijeshti. So these were the four verses. Let's see the Tika. I think these verses are okay. Any questions here in the verses? The Anvaya, any word, anything? Grammar maybe?
Vicheshtitam.
Yeah, Vicheshtitam, the endeavors, Cheshta, or in simple words, but Vicheshtitam are like Viryani, the Virya,
Oh,
the,
okay.
the deeds, the glorious deeds performed by Krishna. So in Hindi, in Bangla also we say Cheshta, and Cheshta is like an endeavor, an act. So Vicheshtitam. Vishesh Cheshta, we can say. A special endeavor, special pastime work. Okay, anything else here in these four verses? Hmm. So, not much. Shridhar Swami says, कस्मात् इति भगवतः कंस भय शंकायाः असंभवात् इति अर्थः. So Parikshit Maharaj had asked that why did Lord Mukunda he left Vasudev's place and went to Vraja. So Shridhar Swami is saying that basically the bhav, the intention behind asking the question was that the Lord uh, didn't fear Kansa. I mean, there was no point of the Lord fearing Kansa, right? So there was no doubt of Krishna fearing Kansa. So why didn't he leave? If he had feared Kansa, then there was a point that okay, Krishna had to leave for Vraja, but he didn't fear. So why did he leave? So this was the intention behind asking. So Bhagavatah Kansa Bhaya Shankayah Asambhavat. So because of the impossibility of the doubt of fear of Kansa for the Lord, literally, this was the intention. So this was the commentary for the ninth verse. And then Matuhu Bhrataram Kansam Tasmat Atad Arhanam Vadha Anarham Adha Sakshat Kasmat Avadhit. So Parikshit Maharaj said in the 10th verse that Krishna killed his mother's brother, and that was inappropriate. So just explaining that uh, that killing mother's brother, maternal uncle, is not appropriate. It's inappropriate. Um, like generally speaking. So why did he himself kill Kansa? The question was, why did he himself kill Kansa? Mm, yeah, yeah. So just this much from Shridhar Swami, the commentary. I was reading. So this uh, Sarvagnya, which is a sambodhana for Shukadev Goswami, which means all-knowing. So Parikshit Maharaj addressed Shukadev Goswami as Sarvagnya, all-knowing, and one intention behind mentioning him as Sarvagnya was that he knew everything about the Lord, everything in the sense like no one can know everything about the Lord, that's one thing, but still he knew most of it, let's say, in that sense. I was reading commentary to the second verse of Bhagavatam, second or the third of this chapter itself, where the Lord had appeared with Anshena Avatiranasya. So one of the explanation of Anshena is that uh, I mean the crux was that the pastimes of the Lord could be partially understood. No one can understand them completely. So that was one explanation of the word Anshena, um, partially. So, so Parikshit Maharaj is uh, saying that you know everything. So, etad anyacha, whatever I have asked and whatever I have not asked, so please tell me everything because you are Sarvagya. So there is a connection between, uh, like these two elements. Okay, so those were the four verses. Let's move ahead.
In
Text.
that commentary of Shridhar Swami, what is the function of the word tasmad? Does it go with kasmad or what was it?
This Matuhu Bhrataram Kansam, is that? Tasmat.
Yeah,
Okay, so Tasmat means that Matuhu Bhrataram. No, it doesn't go with Kasmat. Kasmat belongs to verse 9, and this Tasmat is from verse 10. So the point
I
is
meant
that,
the kasmad in the commentary.
yeah, I'm saying that only. So that Kasmat iti just refers to the verse beginning with Kasmat. So ninth verse
I
begins with
see.
Kasmat
Okay.
Mukunda Bhagwan. So the word Tasmat just stands for that Kansa, because Kansa was Matuhu Bhrataram, brother of mother. Therefore, Tasmat, killing him was inappropriate. In that sense, Tasmat is used.
Ah, I see.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Hari. Text 13. Okay, we'll do these four verses and then we'll go to the commentary. Vanshidhar Swami's Tika is very good also on all these verses. Um, text 13. Naishati duh saha shrunmam tyaktodamapi badhate pibantam twan mukham bhoj chutam harikathamritam. Very nice verse. Like I was just thinking, like especially in the morning times when the Bhagavatam class is there. So just after the Bhagavatam class, like in ISKCON temples, there is prasadam served almost everywhere. And so so when the class just goes a bit longer than the expected time, everyone is like, oh, prasadam time is there. But the opposite, Parikshit Maharaj is saying that yeah, Esha ati dukh saha kshut. Um, त्यक्तोदम अपि माम न badate. See, anvayas could be done in a lot of ways. There is no hard and fast rule that we have to just do it in this particular way. No. So, Esha ati dussaha kshut tyaktodam mam api na badate. So, Parikshit Maharaj is saying that because he has been hearing the katha from Shukdev Goswami since few days, and he hadn't have like a sip of water even, and what to say about food. So he's saying that so this kshut means uh, the hunger. See, one word is pipasa. Pipasa means when we are thirsty. So pipasa stands for thirsty, and this kshut stands for hunger. So, mm, so he says that this hunger, which is very difficult to tolerate, right? Like one can tolerate maybe an enemy, maybe even like the six enemies inside kama, krodha, ityadi. But to tolerate hunger is really a challenge. So he says that this hunger, in general, it is very ati dussaha. It is very, very difficult to tolerate. Ati and duhu. So there are two like prefixes given. Dussaha already convey the meaning that it is very difficult to overcome or to tolerate. And then ati is also added. So ativa or ati duh saha. It is really very, very difficult to tolerate this hunger. So Parikshit Maharaj is saying that such kind of hunger, which is very difficult to tolerate, Esha ati dussaha kshut, it doesn't obstruct me from listening to you, from listening to pastimes, the narration of the Lord. So Esha ati dussaha kshut. So the simple sentence is Mam na badate. It doesn't obstruct me. It doesn't stop me. It doesn't bound me. It doesn't bound me. Who am who have given up water even. Tyakta udam. Udam. So udam ud stands for water, and tyakta means who has given up. So Parikshit Maharaj had given up water. So he's saying that I have already given up water, and so this hunger cannot bound me from hearing the pastimes of the Lord. I'm not affected by it. Why? Tvat mukham bhojachyutam harikathamritam pibantam. Again, this is pibantam is a visheshana and adjective for Parikshit Maharaj. Mam, I have taken it separately. Just to explain why it can't obstruct him, can't bound him. Why? Because he's saying that I'm drinking pibantam, the nectar of Harikatha, which is pouring out of your lotus like mouth. Tvat mukham bhoj chutam. Chutam here is, coming out, pouring out. Chut. Chut literally means like falling down. Chut and achut. So, so pouring out, coming out. So the Harikatha Amrita, which is coming out of your mouth, which is like lotus like mouth. So I'm drinking that. And that's why, what about the thirst? Even the hunger cannot bound me, uh, cannot affect me. So this was Parikshit Maharaj's statement. Suta Uvacha एतं निशम्य भृगुनंदन साधुवादम वैयासकिः स भगवानथ विष्णुरातं प्रत्यर्च कृष्णचरितं कलिकल्मषघ्नं व्याहर्तुमारभत भागवत प्रधानः. Sutta Goswami is saying uh, एवं okay. तो हे भृगुनंदन संबोधन. Suta Goswami is saying to Shaunak Rishi and the company, the other sages, that O Bhrigu Nandana, O son of Bhrigu, Evam Nishamya, having heard the questions of Maharaj Parikshit, all those questions and all, having heard that for them, Saha Bhagavan Vyasakihi. Okay, so this Sadhuvadam also goes with Etam. So Etam Sadhuvadam Nishamya. So Sadhuvadam here stands for the queries, the questions um, Parikshit Maharaj had. So Etam Sadhuvadam Nishamya. So Saha Bhagwan Vyasaki Vishnu Pratyarchya. So one word is Vyas, right? And Vyasasya Putraha is Vyasaki. So Vyasasya son, I'm sorry, yeah. So Vyasadev's son is called Vyasaki, so that stands for Shukdev Goswami. So Vyasaki, the word comes from Vyas. So, like from Kunti comes Kaunteya, from Pritha comes Parth. Similarly, from Vyasa comes Vyasaki. So, so Shukdev Goswami, the son of Vyasdev, he who is very capable. Bhagavan means who's capable here. Um, yeah, who's capable. And so he, after hearing Parikshit Maharaj's Sadhuvad the questions and all, he Vishnu Ratam Pratyarchya. He was very glad and he praised Parikshit Maharaj. He praised Parikshit Maharaj. Vishnu Ratam stands for uh, Parikshit Maharaj. So Vishnuna Ratam Rakshitam iti Vishnu Ratam. So one who was protected by Vishnu himself. Ratam means Rakshitam. So when the Lord had entered into Uttara's womb and had protected Parikshit Maharaj, so that's why he's also known as Vishnu Ratam. So Shukdev Goswami, he he praised Parikshit Maharaj for his uh, Vasudeva Katha Prashna, as the word came before in the shloka. And then such Shukdev Goswami, who is the best of the devotees, Bhagavatah Pradhana, he Kali Kalmashagnam Krishna Charitam Vyahartum Arabhata. He began to speak the the pastimes of the Lord, Krishna's character, his pastimes, which are Kali Kalmashagnam, which can destroy the Kalmasha, the anarthas, the Kalmasha born of Kali Yuga. Iti artha. This is the meaning. Okay. Shri Shuka Uvacha. Samyak, it should be Vyavasita actually. Samyak Vyavasita Buddhis Tava Rajarshi Sattama Vasudeva Kathayam Te Yajjata Naishtiki Ratihi. Hey Rajarshi Sattama, Shukdev Goswami is saying that, oh, best of the Rajarshis, King Parikshit, Tava Buddhi Samyak Vyavasita. That your buddhi, your intelligence is well situated. Your intelligence, tava buddhi, samyak vyavasita. Vyavasita, or you can say vyavasthita also, just to understand that your buddhi, intellect is very well situated. Why? Yat, because um, te वासुदेव कथायाम नैष्ठिकी रति jata, because you have developed jata naishtiki rati, a determined uh, rati would be rati, I mean nishthavan naishtiki rati, a determined attraction, you can say. Attraction is like akarshana, but yeah, a determined attraction or sthai bhav. It's no more just like a slight attraction. It's like a sthai bhav, um, with all determination, backed by all determination and everything. It's not just temporary. It's very sthai. So you have developed such rati uh, in Vasudeva Katha, in pastimes of the Lord, in the narrations of the Lord, in the Katha of Lord Vasudeva, and that's why your buddhi is well situated. So it's very simple. Unless we have Nashtiki rati in Vasudeva Katha, so our buddhi is not that Samyak Vyavasita. So we have to be developing that Naishtiki rati, and we are trying to do that here. Okay, text 16. वासुदेव कथा प्रश्नः पुरुषान् स्त्रीन् पुनातिः वक्तारं पृच्छकं श्रोत्रेण तत्पादसलिलं यथा. So वासुदेव कथा प्रश्नः त्रीन् पुरुषान् पुनातिः. So the questions related to the Lord, or related to the pastimes, the narrations of the Lord, such questions, they purify punati three kinds of people. Treen, Purushan, Punati. So such questions they purify three kinds of people. One who is the speaker himself, one who is asking the questions, and another the listeners, all of them. Just like Yatha Tatpad Salilam, just like uh, the waters coming out from the Lord's lotus feet, referring to Ganga. So just like Ganga uh, purified or purifies three kinds of people, or three kind of men. So in the commentary, in the Anvaya, I believe I was seeing in the commentary, one of the commentary, it said Brahma, Shiva, and Bhagirath. So Brahmaji, Shivji, and Bhagirath. The three people which Ganga Devi, uh, the waters of Ganga purify. So those were the four verses. Let's see. Any questions here in the four verses? Otherwise, we'll see the Tika. So ननु क्षुत् त्रिभ्यां पीडितस्य तव कुतः श्रवणावकाशः तत्र आह नैषेति. So so there is a doubt, or a question which could be asked from Parikshit Maharaj that you are affected, you might be affected by hunger and thirst, then how will you be able to listen the further pastimes or of the Lord and so on? Because Shravanavakashah Kutah. Avakasha means like a space or like a vacancy. Basically, when you will be affected by hunger and thirst, your mind won't be vacant, or you won't have that space for the katha to come in, because that's already filled up by you know the effect of the hunger and thirst. So avakasha is like how will you manage that when you're hungry and thirst and you're affected by that? So anticipating such question, Parikshit Maharaj is saying, no, I won't be affected, so please continue. त्यक्त उदकस्य अपि मम जीवनम हरिकथामृतपान nimittam. Very nice. Shridhar Swami is saying that I have already given up water, so mama jivanam harikathamritapan nimittam eva. So my jivan, my life is only for drinking the nectar of harikatha. It's only my life is only caused by and caused for drinking the harikatha amrita. And tad uparame, and if the flow of the harikatha amrita stops, right? Uparama is like stopping, cessation of something. So when such a flow stops, then sadyaiva, immediately jivitam na syad iti bhava. So immediately I will die. There won't be any life remaining in me if that flow stops. So this is the intention, this is the bhava. I was actually listening one very valid and good point on this in this regard, that like the anna we consume, we eat, and it enters into our belly and the whole digestion process happens, and then that anna, the food, it provides the body with the energy, the urja, by which our body functions, right? And that urja, the energy, is circulated in the body, and then our body works. So where is that urja, that energy coming from? That's coming from the Lord himself, right? Anything living we see, like it's all the Lord. So that energy is also coming from the Lord, right? So now who someone like Parikshit Maharaj, who is a pure devotee and who is listening to Harikatha from a very pure devotee, Shukdev Goswami, who himself was protected by uh, okay, I mean Parikshit Maharaj was protected by the Lord. So when the Lord, who supplies energy in the anna, and then the anna supplies the energy in the body, it's no wonder that a devotee can get the same energy and even more from just Harikatha. I mean, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, very nice point. Okay, evam sadhuvadam samichinam prashnam. So sadhuvadam means, so this sadhuvadam samichinam prashnam is like sadhuvadam equals to samichinam prashnam. So evam, uh, so sadhuvadam, the word sadhuvadam from the verse stands for the good questions, the appropriate questions which Parikshit Maharaj had asked. So having heard those appropriate questions, then Shukdev Goswami started responding. Bhagavata Pradhana Bhagavateshu Shrestha. So the word Bhagavat Pradhana from the verse means that he was like the best of, or the supreme of the devotee, the supreme devotee, best of the devotee. Vyavasita Krita Nishchaya. So the word Vyavasita in the verse means Krita Nishchaya, one who has determined. Krita Nishchaya. Yeah, like one who have decided, one has determined. And Yeah, yad yato buddhehe. So there was one word yat, so that stands for buddha. Um, that's all. Anything here? Okay. So those were the verses 15 onwards, 15 until 18. Sorry, 16. 13th through 16th. Sorry. Okay, we have some time. We can do four more verses. Text 17. भूमिर्दृप्त नृपव्याज दैत्यानीकशतायुतैः आक्रान्ता भूरिभारेण ब्रह्माणं शरणं ययौ. Mm, so Bhumi, Earth, Bhumi, Mother Earth, she was so Dripta Nripa Vyaj Daityanika Shatayutaihi um, Bhuribharena Akranta, and then uh, Brahmanam Sharanam Yayau. So Mother Earth, Bhumi, who was disturbed, Akranta, or you can say who was attacked. Yeah, I mean Akranta, who were disturbed, perplexed from by the Bhuri Bhar, the very heavy burden on her. So Bhuri stands for Prachur, very like expressing, denoting mm, yeah, the exceeding number, Bhuri, like, and Bhara means the burden. So she was burdened by whom? So Dripta Nripa, Vyaj Daitya. So she was feeling burden of the the demons who were disguised as the kings. So basically, outwardly, the kings who were actually demons from inside. And they were very proud, the pride kings. Dripta means garvit, proud, pride. And Vyaja is like a deceit, the one who is disguised as king, but one is who is a Datya, a demon. So burdened by them and their Anik Shatayudai and their army, like thousands, hundreds and thousands of the armies. So Mother Earth was feeling Akranta, burdened by them, the burden caused by them and their atrocities, the activities, and therefore she went and took shelter of Brahma, Lord Brahma. Brahmanam, Sharanam, Yayav. Yeah. गौर श्रमुखी खिन्ना रुदन्ति करुणं विभो उपस्थितान्तिके तस्मै व्यसनं समवोचत. गौः भूत्वा. Mother Earth, Bhumi, as mentioned in the previous verse, she assumed the form of Gau, mother cow. She assumed the form of a cow. So Gauh Bhutva, having assuming the form of a cow. So Ashrumukhi, She was weeping, Ashrumukhi, Ashru tears rolling down her cheeks. So Ashrumukhi, she was crying. She was very disturbed, Khinna at heart, and Rudanti, while crying, um, and she was crying like uh, Karunam Rudanti. She was crying hard, Karunam, like she was lamenting, crying hard. She was weeping, wailing, and then Vibho Antike Upasthita, and she, um, Vibho stands for Brahmaji. So she came near Brahmaji. She became present near Brahma. Vibho Antike. So Antika stands for like nearness, near. And Upasthita means she situated herself near Vibhu, near Brahma. And then Tasmai Vyasanam Samavochata. And then she told all her miseries, dukkha, distress unto him, unto Brahma, Samavochata. This was verse 18. Brahma तदुपधार्यात् ब्रह्मा तदुपधार्याथ सह देवैस्तया सह जगाम सत्रिनयनस्थिरं क्षीरपयोनिधेः. So tadupadharya, after hearing Mother Earth's Vyasanam, distress, Brahma, Atha, thereafter, um, so Brahma is mentioned as, okay, so Brahma thereafter, um, Devai Saha, along with the Devtas, and Tayasaha, along with Mother Earth, and then he's also mentioned as Satri Nayanaha, which means along with Lord Shiva, who has three eyes. So along with demigods, along with Mother Earth, and along with Lord Shiva, Brahma Kshirapayo Nidehe Tiram Jagama. He went to the bank Tira of the Kshira Payonidhi, so the ocean of the milk ocean basically. Kshira Payonidhe Tiram Jagam. Yes. तत्र गत्वा जगन्नाथं देवदेवं वृषाकपिं पुरुषं पुरुषसूक्तेन उपतस्थे सम्माहितः. तत्र गत्वा, after reaching there, samahitah, Lord Brahma, who had started meditation, to pray and to pray to the Lord. So samahita means samadhistha, one who is in meditation. So he upataste, he worshipped. So so samahitah Brahma Jagannatham Devadevam Vrishakapim Purusham Purushasaktena Upataste. So he worshipped, glorified, yeah, he worshipped the Lord Purusham, who is Jagannatham, the Lord of the universe, who is Devadevam, who is the Lord of the Lords, and who is known as Vrishakapi. So he worshipped such supreme person with the prayers called Purusha Sukta. So these were the verses. Okay. The commentary. Um, yeah. So the commentary says, Tatra तावत् प्रथमं भगवद अवतार कारणम आह. So this tatra, Uh, so here, so firstly, like Prathamam, the Bhagavad Avatar Karanam Aha. So the reason for the Lord's descent is being mentioned initially or firstly. Uh, Bhumihi iti ityadi bhi navabhi shlokai. So the verse beginning with Bhumihi, so that is verse 9. So verse 9 onwards, and the 9 shlokas from that. So these 9 verses, it describes about the reason behind the Lord's descent, avatar, incarnation. दृप्त नृप व्याजा ये दैत्याः तेषाम् अनेक शतानाम् अयुतैः यो भूरि भारः तेन आक्रांता. So just explaining that the Daityas, the demons, who were disguised as the proud uh, kings. So such demons and Tesham Anik Shatanam Ayutaihi Yah Bhuri Bharah, and the Bhuri Bhar, the great burden, which was caused, yeah, or which was equipped with or caused by the great armies of such demons, demon-like kings. So by that Bhuri Bhar, so burdened by that Bhuri Bhar, great burden. This is, so it's just explaining that's the compound which was in the verse. Then Vibhoho Antike Upasthita Sati. So just explaining that being situated near Lord Brahma, then Mother Earth started expressing her distress. One just last point here, and then we'll finish. That I think Vanshidharji says, so this verse 19th, where it is mentioned that Lord Brahma, he went to the bank of Kshirapayonidhi along with Devtas, the demigods, Mother Earth, and Lord Shiva. So, first of all, Vanshidharji explains very nicely that why did he approach Lord Vishnu? He could have tackled himself, right, the problems of Mother Earth. So Vanshidharji explains that Brahmaji thought that uh, like his service is just to create, and Mother Earth came for a purpose which falls under the Palana category, like the protection. That's not Brahmaji's department, as to say. That is something which Lord Vishnu sees. So that's why, that is one reason he says that why Brahmaji went to Lord Vishnu along with Mother Earth. Uh, yeah, because that's not his cup of tea, so to say. And then why did he took Lord Shiva? So he says that in order to do the act of palana, sanghar, the act of annihilation is required. For example, when the Lord incarnated in his pastimes, when he's protecting the sadhus, when he's doing that paritranaya sadhunam, he's protecting them by annihilating the demons and so on, right? And when it comes to the act of annihilation, so that represents like Lord Shiva's part, right? The Sanghar Shaktis is carried by Lord Shiva. So in that way, Sanghar is important and is required to facilitate Palana maintenance. That's why Lord Shiva was taken along. Very nicely explained by Vanshidharji on this 19th verse. Why did he approach Lord Vishnu and why did he take Lord Shiva along? Okay, so we'll stop there. So if there is anything, any discussion, please say, ask. Yeah, we did. 12 verses. Okay, so if nothing else, we'll stop here and we'll resume Krishna will in the next class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.